Hey, what's up, guys? It's Fizzy Fox TV here, and I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. And today we are playing The Sims 3 Late Night. I know it's been like a long time coming, and I feel like I have ignored this expansion pack for a lot of reasons. But we're gonna give it another chance because, honestly speaking, why not? I mean, it wasn't that bad from what I remembered. I mean, it was the closest thing that we had to apartment life expansion pack, so I guess that's something. And now that we have loaded up into the late night expansion pack for The Sims 3, we have to give credit where it's due and just, value how beautiful this world is and how detailed it is. This was basically supposed to be a Sims 2 apartment life remake. I mean, this was supposed to be an apartment life, basically just like a little reference because they told us that we were going to be receiving apartments in the late night expansion pack. We were so excited because, we didn't have to get a whole separate pack just to have apartments and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And now that we are done creating our new character, he looks pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, customize Sims on here. I'm pretty sure y'all guys know that. I pretty much do my little, one, twos here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I'd say that I am more of a house builder on The Sims 3 for sure. And we're going to be sitting here picking his character traits. So this is the one thing that I loved a lot about The Sims 3 actually, was every time you picked like, a character trait, it had like a little, emotion to it, or a little bit, like a little animation. Little details like that really matter to me and stuff like that. And I think the one expansion pack that I feel like I'm missing the most is The Sims 3 Pets and a few more. Especially Generations and Supernatural. Those are like one of my favorites. Because like you can have a whole generation of vampires if you wanted to. But now that we are in Bridgeport, we are going to select the house and we're going to like test and see how the city is and stuff like that. I'm really excited. Because I really, I rarely even explore the city and I rarely even see what's going on. Because it's more like, you see the cars going around, you see all the, the Sims being active and stuff like that. But it's more like, what really happens in Bridgeport? It's not too many mysteries either. I'm pretty sure that there's like a lot of pre-made Sims as well that go along with this expansion pack as well. And look at the apartment. Oh my gosh, it's what? The Sims 3 definitely knocked it in the park, and you can actually build on top of that and make it look all cool and stuff like that. So like that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. But we're gonna come back to that when we're gonna go to this one next. But it tends to be really hard to for some reason see through these houses or these apartment complexes and these buildings. It gives me a struggle sometimes because I could be clicking down, and then it will be getting, zooming me into the lobby or something. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done looking at this one because I'm not really sure how we're supposed to even look through this whole entire apartment complex or whatever. And we can't even look into the apartments. We can't even go inside the building, so I guess we're gonna try out a different one because oh hell no. We'll come back if we feel a different way, but I guess we'll see what this one's giving. And here we are, and it looks pretty good, furnished up and stuff. I'm actually really excited that for that one specifically, but I'm thinking about low-key designing my own, like, guys, I always got to design my own apartment and stuff because for some reason they do not have good like pre-made stuff anyway. But I feel like that one pre-made was pretty good. We just couldn't afford the furnished version of the whole entire like apartment. But I'm not really too mad about it because I know that we can do better. Oh, this is pretty cool. I love when it does that, like when you can go all the way below under the ground and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And no, we do not want to go back to university. We definitely don't. Hell no. But yeah, this could use some work. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cute. It's all the way up in the air and stuff like that. We got a good, nice view or whatever the case is. But we could tweak this up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What we're gonna do is we're gonna have him lock his door and stuff like that because I don't got time for people to be coming in my house and just roaming. Because you know how these Sims are. They always do that shit. Okay, so we're back now, and we're gonna be, doing a little quick, speed little build kind of thing, on my little, apartment and stuff like that, just so you guys can see, like, I'm trying to make everything all color coordinated, because I love my dark colors. You guys know I do not like colors like that, and you know, I just wanted to make something a little bit, nice and stuff like that, a little bit fast and stuff, because this late night, expansion pack literally gives you an opportunity to be on your own and start up, all different types of, jobs and stuff that are very fun, like bartending and, possibly hosting events. And I'm pretty sure in the late night expansion pack, we have celebrities again. So that shit is pretty dope, if you ask me. You feel me? So, and I just didn't know where to go with this apartment, by the way, guys, because I'm not really good at, we doing certain things, but I really love the color black. And I know a lot of people are like, what? That's fucking, basic and boring. But in all honesty, black kind of saves my life most of the times, especially in my real, daily waking life, where I just see black as like my, my pure color, where it's like you could wear that shit with literally anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could literally wear that shit with anything. And, some people like colors, but, I'm just not a colorful person. And now that we're done with that room and that apartment and everything up in the above, we're gonna come up this elevator and we're gonna go inside of our apartment for the first time. And look at him running all excited. You know what I'm saying? Calm down, Tyler. This ain't your first time, man. Calm down. Let me stop. He's good for the most part though. Like I would be excited too. Shit. So let me just add my little finishing touches and stuff like that to this apartment and stuff, because just to make him feel a little bit more cozy and stuff, I forgot to add these. Wow, one basic thing. Probably gonna put like a lamp on top of that shit or something. Let's see what we got here. Let's look through our, and a lot of good stuff came with the late night expansion pack too. That's what a lot of people don't understand. I feel like that's the main thing for me that I can, fully agree with, and just be like, you know what, fuck it, fuck it, we get to go out, party. I mean, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? The Sims 3 pretty much executed that shit pretty well, so I'm not gonna lie, it wouldn't hurt to, go out every now and then and, see what's going on in the city. It kind of gives me like a New York vibe, so that's why it's kind of like one of my favorite expansion packs, just because of that, and just because, like, why not? Like, this is like the only one we get to really have apartments and, be cool and, chill, you know what I'm saying? Live in a high, high ass building apartment and, like, the most expensive city ever. And Bridgeport is not that bad. I mean, like, in real life, let's be realistic here. In real life, Bridgeport would have been, like, them apartments would have been thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, let's just fucking start there for, like, a one bedroom. And, like, this whole shit would have been, like, $5,000, $4,000 if this was actually New York City. And now we are working out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have him stop right now because we are finna go out tonight. I'm not going to lie. We're going to do some fun shit because there ain't no way we're going to have him cooped up in here, not doing anything and not exploring the city. We might as well just go out, get a drink real quick, see who we meet, because you never know who we going to meet out there. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, so there's one club that I know that they said that was going to open up around like 2 o'clock. So since it's 2 o'clock, and by the way, they have fucking train stations. This is what I'm talking about. It's detail. You know what I'm saying? With the food truck and everything. That's fucking pure detail. You cannot tell me that the Sims 3 don't got in the back. They literally have a train station, a subway. Like, you cannot be mad at that. Like, like, for real. So, we going to give this a shot and stuff like that because, sooner or later, also, we were probably going to wind up visiting most of these places just to see what they rocking with, just to see what they, what is giving, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, so let's see and let's find out, son. Dang, he taking a long ass shower. But I don't want to like interrupt him or anything because we're not really in no rush or nothing. I mean, it's still early, but we don't want to be too late. You know what I'm saying? We want to get out there for a certain time and, have some fun. So let's go. Okay, so, woo! Oh, that worked. Oh wow. Almost forgot that this shit works. And I was just like, nah, I know it says teleport, but I'm pretty sure you was able to teleport. But that shit is so fire to me. Like what? And it looks like he had more than enough, of a good time tonight. But guys, this concludes the first part of The Sims 3 Late Night. I hope you guys loved it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. And deuces.